Hey guys, it's Lucas Sora here with Compass Real Estate in San Francisco, and today's video is about the biggest mistake first-time homebuyers make. So first and foremost, the biggest mistake they make is thinking that they can go through the process of buying a home without a realtor representing them like myself. That is just crazy. That is ludicrous. It is wild. Let me ask you this. Would you go to court and represent yourself without an attorney? Would you go and do a root canal on yourself without going to a dentist? No, you would not. You would always go to a dentist. You'd always go to have an attorney represent you. You'd always go to a doctor, a surgeon, whatever it is. Real estate's just like that. You always want to have someone representing you. And more than just representing you, you want to have someone who's going to educate you, guide you, and be your advocate throughout the process. Buying a home in SF is no easy thing to do, let me tell you. Between all the different neighborhoods, the different types of homes, the pricing, the strategies, the types of loans and products, it is wild out there. You want to know what you're doing. You want to have a plan in place and you want to be successful, and you want to be successful sooner rather than later. I've had many of clients come to me after working with someone else or doing it on their own for months, if not even over a year, with no success, and they're just burnt out. They're like, we're done. All we wanted was a house, and now we're just desperate and we'll buy anything. You don't want to buy when you're desperate. You want to have a plan and you want to buy the house that's going to be right for you. So, why hire an agent like myself? For example, first off, like I said earlier, education is key in this market. So, before I even start working with my clients, I have them come in for what we call an initial buyer consultation. During this time, we will dive deep into their wants, their needs, what their goals and objectives are in terms of owning a home here in SF. We will talk about the market. We will talk about the data, the numbers we're seeing, the pricing trends and strategies. We'll talk about the overall process. And then we'll talk about what that's going to look like and how we're going to work together. This has been a proven method to help homebuyers be much more successful than other buyers right out of the gate when buying a home. It is so informative. You have a strategy, you have a plan. We go into this knowing what we're going to do, and we tend to do it pretty soon, pretty quick, I would say. It just, it's it's wild to me how many people will just start going out with their clients and look at properties while before even talking about numbers and strategy and what to expect and what neighborhoods you should be looking into. This is your home. This is your money. This is your life. I am here to guide you throughout the process, educate you, but I cannot get to do that correctly if I do not know exactly what you're wanting and what you're looking for. So that's one thing right there. The second thing is knowing your budget, talking to the right lenders, right? You have to know what your budget is. You have to know what products are being offered out there, what rates are being offered out there, and what's a good fit for your overall financial picture. And then I think lastly, with that is this can be a really stressful process. It can eat you alive if you don't have representation. You're not the expert, right? We are. There are going to be so many questions that you have that you can't get answers for. That is why we are here. We are here to answer those questions. We're here to guide you. We are here to give you our expert advice. This is what our job is. We do not just open doors and look pretty and show pretty homes. We are so much beyond that. So, before you start before you really start to get out there and look at homes and you're starting to think about it, I always recommend you reach out to a real estate agent and start that conversation sooner than later. A lot of agents will not have or provide an initial buyer consultation because they just don't want to, or they don't want to waste their time, or maybe they just, they don't find it valuable. That's a big red flag right there. Number one, you want to make sure they're offering a buyer consultation. I do it with all my clients. I do not want to waste my time. I do not want to waste their time. I want to make sure what they're looking for is realistic. I want to make sure that we are on the same page. I want to make sure that we are a good fit to work together. If that's not the case, then there are plenty of other agents out there that'd be happy to chat with you. So, there's a lot more I could go into with this, but I'm trying to keep my videos short because no one has the time or the attention or whatever it may be. So let me know if you want to chat further. I'm here for you. I'm always happy to chat anything real estate. Again, it's Lucas Sora with Compass Real Estate here in San Francisco, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.